Well, hey, friends. Well, I'm Hey, but you're my friends. Hey, friends of Hey, welcome back. Got some really cool stash ads, made some new friends. Trying out my first 3D printed kit, so let's get into it. Hey, friends, haven't really been doing much at the bench. We get ready for the great migration north. If you don't know, we're moving this summer to Oklahoma, and we gotta get ready for that. So I've been working on my 38 Chevy Coupe, as you saw in the previous video. A little bit of bench time. 37 Ford Coupe is looking pretty good. The chop is looking nice. It's pretty much wrapped up. I didn't have fender skirts for it. I kind of put a request out for some fender skirts, and I got to tell you, you guys are awesome. I was showered with gifts, if I may say so myself. And so I want to thank those guys. So these skirts right here and this whole mess of skirts from all these vintage kits came from Kevin. Kevin, ooh, I think that's his address. Don't look at that. From Kevin up north of the border, my Canadian friend. And that's super cool because I'm going to show you in a minute. I'm going to be using those skirts again for something else. And then I've got Matt LeBlanc from Louisiana sent me a set of skirts. And these are actually lost in the mail for a really long time. I actually traded him a set of slicks for these. But they eventually showed up. So thanks, Matt, for those. I think he said he does some 3D printing. He's going to be at a local show in the Louisiana area, so look out for him. And then last, but certainly last not least, is Jason Waltrowski, I believe is how you say his name. He's from PA, and he hooked me up. So I said that this is the parts box coupe, and I didn't have a lot of pieces for it. He sent me a frame from the ZZ Top Eliminator kit. He sent me an Eliminator engine. He sent me, and then he sent me all this stuff from the Eliminator kit: door panels, rear valance, exhaust, seat, floor pan, 33 hood. And look at this gem. I won't be using that on this kit, but I'm going to be using this awesome quad headlight Edsel grill thingamabob. If you know which kit this came from, let me know in the comments. It's got to be an old AMT kit, I'm sure. But let me know where that came from. So that's pretty cool. And it does not stop there. He sent me a whole mess of 3D printed American daisy spokes and some SS Craigers. So just a bunch of wheels to kind of sift through. Some narrows, some fatties, some disc brakes, and just a lot of cool stuff. And it still ain't done. Jason was just spring cleaning, I guess. But he also sent me a couple of 3D printed 32 frames. And so what I've noticed here is they've got the kick up in the front, both of them do. And they're also kind of kicked up in the back, C-notch, Z'd, whatever you want to call it. And then this is a Drag City this is my Drag City Castings body I pulled out just to kind of check it out. So man, this will make a really cool sectioned, or no, it's not sectioned, channeled Deuce hot rod. So that's pretty cool. And I got two of them. So that's pretty cool. So Jason Waltrowski up in PA just kind of blew my mind. I just asked for some 34 Ford parts, and he sent me the frames, the 3D printed wheels, and all this stuff for the 34 parts box coupe. In case you hadn't seen that lately, that old girl's looking pretty good. I had to fix that wind opening a little bit, but it's looking good. Paul at Left Coast Model Car Builds. I'm thinking the 37 coupe is going to be my Customs Illustrated entrance. I hope you're cool with the fact that I've already chopped the top, but I've done nothing else. I chopped the top and that's it. Oh, and then my buddy Kevin in Canada sent me these sweet skirts. So yeah, I think this is going to be my Customs Illustrated build. I've got a year, but like I said, we are moving, so I might just try to knock this out in the next month just to be done with it. But I don't know. But I've got something to show you guys that's amazing that might also be my customs build. My first 3D printed build ever. Guys, this is a 46 or 47, they're pretty much the same, Cadillac Seednet 2-door fastback 62 series, 3D printed by Robert Burns at Too Many Projects on Facebook. I've kind of wanted to do something 3D printed, but nothing ever really caught my eye. It needed to be something that I really thought was super cool. And a late 40s Cadillac just is right up my alley. So this is my first 3D printed body. It's got some heft to it, which I appreciate. It's probably not fragile, but it's the rockers roll under here, and it's pretty thick. It's pretty robust. I'm not afraid of dropping it. I think if I did, it'd probably be okay, but I'm not. I'm going to take care of it. The grill is a separate piece. I've actually, I don't know if that's going to come out. It's kind of in there snug. I spent some time kind of filing that to get that to fit. But look at that Cadillac grill. That thing is perfect. Now the hood trim is molded in there because this is a closed hood. That's quite all right. I'm gonna build my first full-on curbside. Well, it's gonna have an interior, but it'll be no engine detail. I'm gonna use the 50 Ols. I think the 50 Ols Revell 50 Ols kit will work from someone else that did this. Also, other pieces. There are the bumpers. Those are really nice Cadillac bumpers. And then it's got, where's the box? Oh, it's got these patterns for windows. But I don't know. I'm thinking what it might be easier to do is just take styrene rod and line the windshield, put in the center post, and then just put clear styrene sheet behind it, and then using this as a template. The same in the back. Like it's got the window braces molded in because these Cadillacs had these window braces. Right, they go here and here. I'm thinking putting those in with styrene rod and then just using that blank as a pattern. Is that what we're supposed to do? I don't really know. But in the pattern, the stainless is molded into here, so I'm not sure how to transfer that. It's pretty thick. I don't know if that's something you want to hollow out and then glue in there, but I don't know if you're familiar with 3D printed stuff that have bucks like this for the glass. Let me know. I'm a noob. On this thing, but this is the high quality print. Like you can't see hardly the lines at all, so it should not take much cleaning up to be ready for paint. I'm really thankful that Kevin sent me all those skirts because these Cadillacs had skirts. And I mean, if I could have a complaint, it's really not a complaint at all. But where did those skirts go? I don't know where I put them. Anyway, oh, here they are. I believe that I can either make some skirts out of styrene or use some of these skirts. So this Cadillac will have skirts. And this is going to be a mild custom. She's going to sit real low in the back. Cadillac hubcaps, of course. Probably shave the door handles. But that's about it. She's going to have a full chrome grille, full chrome bumpers, chrome stainless on the side, chrome rock guards here. Because these Cadillacs are really, really cool in stock form. My dad had several of these when I was a kid, and I just loved them. And then here, let's see, here is the tail lights and some blanks for the headlights. And then, I don't know if you saw, but there's a hood ornament right there, a little tiny hood ornament. So pretty cool, I'm going to stretch my modeling ability a little bit, but honestly, the thing's pretty nice as is. Just smooth out that resin a little bit and get this grill to fit a little better. And I think Bob's your uncle. I think he'll be ready to go. I've got a can of Revell spray chrome for this grill and the bumpers, so I think we're good to go on that. I'm hoping the Olds interior shell works pretty good in there. Now the Olds dash will not be correct for this Cadillac, but I mean, who's going to notice? Let's be honest. So yeah, going to be a traditional custom slammed in the back. speedboat stance, slight shaving of trim, but pretty much going to be it. There it is. That's where the taillights go. So pretty stoked about that. It was not cheap, but it was nice that he allowed you to put a deposit down and then pay the rest later. And in my defense, I agreed about a month ago to not buy any more kits, but I had put a deposit down on this way before that. So I did not break my promise, but it just came today. Well worth the wait. Again, that's Robert Burns. Too many projects on Facebook. Honestly, he makes a ton of stuff I would not remotely care about building, like 4-door 78 LTDs, like from the Malays era, which is totally cool if you want to build that stuff. But I happen to be perusing his list. No, actually, a guy on the Model Car Magazine forum built one of these, and I was blown away. And I was like, please tell me where you got that. Found the guy on Facebook. Had to go on my wife's account because I don't have Facebook. And then he sent a list of all the stuff he makes, and I ordered this Cadillac because I love these Cadillacs. A lot of the Cadillacs like this in my family over the years. I've driven a few. They drive like a Cadillac. Anyway, guys, so there you go. I've got the 3D printed resin, 46 or 47 Cadillac seed net. Might be jumping in with that, or the Chop Top 37 Coupe for the Customs Illustrated build. The Parts Box 34 3-window coupe now has stuff. And oh, I got one more thing. Hold the phone. Almost forgot about this guy. I need to wrap this thing up. It's been in this state for several weeks now. It is so close to being finished. I just been busy. It's my 32 tub, the AMT back half, Revell front half, molded together. Yeah, so it's looking good. I really like the blue and the black. I did like a Pines Winterfront grill. If you don't know what a Pines Winterfront grill is, they were these aftermarket company that you could close the shutters on your grill on a cold day to warm up your car. But they had that center piece of stainless, so just a piece of styrene rod down the middle of the grill made it look like a Pines Winterfront. It's Tamiya bright blue over Tamiya black, and then if you haven't seen this one before, it's got a fully wired and plumbed 283 fuel injected out of the Black Widow 57 Chevy kit, and the interior is gray. I've got the back half of this interior, just haven't put it in yet. The dash ready to go in, but anyway, it's so close. Oh, and nothing's glued in, as you can see. It's so close. It's polished. Paint's dry. It's polished. I just need to do some assembly. One of the last things I need to do is figure out what kind of headlights I want to do. I'd like to do a headlight bar, even though this is a highboy. But that can be a little challenging because there's not really a lot to attach the headlight bar to in the front. We're going to work on that. Anyway, so yeah, that's the the Revell / AMT Deuce tub, chopped. Did modify the top a little bit. I put that kind of sweep on it there. These are wire wheels from the Monogram 124 scale 30 Woody kit in the back, the fronts. These are the fronts from the 32 sedan kit at Revell. So painted black, they look pretty good, bigs and littles. Wheels and tires are from the Revell Model A kit. All right, so that's my bench updates. Not much of an update, but I'm super excited about the 3D printed 47 CAD. And hey guys, thanks for all your support and for tuning in. Not sure when I'll make the next video, but I'll see you again soon.